I'm Donna. I live with my husband and my two sons, Archie and Henry, aged 6 and 10. And my channel is mainly about kind of family food, and we try to eat relatively healthily on a fairly low budget. So I'm hoping that these ideas will give you some inspiration for some tasty family meals and show you that you don't have to spend a fortune to eat well. So all of these groceries that I got from Sainsburys last week are what I'm using for my recipes this week. I upload every week a 5 meals for £25 on a Saturday and a grocery shop on a Tuesday. So without further ado, let's get having a look at my 5 meals for £25. The first of our recipes is a KFC Style Chicken with some cheese and bacon potato skins. So for your chicken, you're going to need 2 large breasts, which we're actually going to slice in half and do half a chicken breast per person. Just going to roll mine in some beaten egg and then roll them in some crushed up spicy tortilla chips to give them like a kind of zinger KFC. But if you don't like spicy, you could use Cool Original or salted. Also, if you don't want to use an egg, you could use a bit of mayonnaise to roll your chicken in first. But I'm going to go for egg and spicy chips. And then for your potato skins, you're going to need a baking potato per person, which I'm actually going to do in the microwave to begin with and then crisp them up in the air fryer. And then for your filling, you're going to use the inside of the potatoes with some grated cheese, and I've got some cooking bacon. You're only going to need half a pack of bacon, so that works out to 50p, which is really good value. You can also add some butter. I might put a bit of butter in if it's looking a bit dry, but if not, the cheese should be fine. And then we're just going to serve ours with some baked beans. So there's not too much prep to do for these, except for obviously your chicken. And if you don't have an air fryer, you just want to do your potatoes in the oven, obviously. But yeah, let's get cooking. Once you've coated your chicken in your crisps, you just want to cook that either in the air fryer or the oven at 190 degrees for around 20 to 25 minutes. When your potatoes are cooked through, you just want to scoop out the flesh of the potato and mix that with some butter, cheese and your crispy bacon, and then refill your potato skins, top with cheese, and either pop back into the oven or the air fryer until the cheese is melted and golden. Dinner number 2 is a chicken stir fry. So I picked up one of the meal deals from Sainsburys, and it included the sauce, some noodles and a veg mix. They do have different, I think they have like the Singapore noodles as well if you prefer maybe rice noodles, and they had different kind of veggie mixes. I just went for the mixed vegetable stir fry. Get some broccoli and stuff in there. I'm also going to add a few mushrooms to ours just because we do like some mushrooms in it, but obviously that's optional. And I went for a Chinese style sauce because the boys don't like it too spicy. So they were £2.50 for the sauce, the noodles and the veg. And then I've used a third of a pack of my chicken breasts. It works out quite good value buying a big pack and splitting it into several dinners. So that big pack of chicken is doing us 3 dinners. So I'm going to use these 2 breasts and just dice those up. And I'll probably season my chicken just with some black pepper before frying. And then literally sort of fry it all up together in the pan. So it's really quick and easy. It's a great one if your children have like clubs and you're in a rush one day. Rather than just sticking in some chicken nuggets or something, you can just whip up a really healthy and tasty stir fry. Once your chicken is browned, you just want to add all of your veggies to the pan and cook until they are al dente, and then you can just mix in your noodles and your sauce and you're ready to serve. Next of our recipes is a spaghetti bolognese. So to save costs, I'm actually using pork mince, and we're going to use half of this 750 gram pack and save the other half for a cottage pie later in the week. So that works out really good value. Of course, you could use any other beef mince if you wanted to, turkey mince, whatever you fancy. But this does work out really good value. And then in terms of veg, we're going to use a red pepper, an onion, some mushrooms, a couple of garlic cloves, and then for the sauce I'm going to use passata. You could use chopped tomatoes if you would prefer. I'm going to chuck in a beef stock cube just to give it a bit more of a like meaty flavour, and also a squirt of tomato puree just to thicken it up. And then obviously we're going to serve it with spaghetti. So this is the Hubbard's spaghetti, and you get 1 kilogram in there. So probably only need about 1/4 of a pack. So again, that works out really good value. We're going to use one of these garlic baguettes and pop the other one in the freezer because we only have a couple of bits. But obviously, if you like a lot of garlic bread, you could use both of those if you wanted to. And then we always top ours with some cheese. So I'm going to use 100 grams of the extra mature cheese that I picked up from Sainsburys as well. So yeah, really simple. I'm going to fry it all up, leave it to simmer so it gets all sort of thick and ready to serve. Do my spaghetti and my garlic bread, and then it will be ready to go. So let's get prepping the veg. Once your mince is browned, you just want to add your tomato puree and all of your veg, and then you can just cook that until it is nice and soft, and then add in your passata and leave to simmer while your spaghetti cooks. About 10 minutes from the end of cooking, just pop your garlic bread in the oven, and when your spaghetti is cooked, you can mix that in with your bolognese and serve with a sprinkle of cheese. Recipe is pizza top chicken. So we're going to use 3 chicken breasts for the 4 of us. I butterfly these in half, so the boys have half a chicken breast each and my husband and I have a whole one each. And then you just make a kind of pizza sauce just with some tomato puree and some mixed herbs. You can add a bit of barbecue sauce if you want like a barbecue base, which we do sometimes, but I'm just going to make it like the classic way today. And then you're going to top it with some cheese, and we serve ours with some little herby roast potatoes and some broccoli and carrots. So I'm going to do the chicken and the potatoes in the air fryer, but if you don't have an air fryer, you could do it in the oven. And then I'm just going to do my veg on the hob. So yeah, let's get prepping the chicken.
Headlights facing in a new direction. I'm 17 and I could live forever like the summer in your memory. Take me back like the song I'm playing on repeat. Oh, take me back to the days when I was so high, I was carefree.
Once your chicken has been cooking for around 15 minutes, you just want to top it with your pizza sauce and grated cheese and pop back in the oven or air fryer for a further 10 minutes.
Poolside staring at my own reflection, sunlight turning my skin to gold, and time feels like a movie, steady moving, wishing it would slow.
The fifth of my dinners for my 5 for £25 is a cottage pie. So I'm using the other half of the pork mince that I used for the bolognese. It was a 750 grams, so I've just got half of that in there. I'm going to use half of this large onion that I used the other day. You could use a whole onion if you prefer, but the boys don't like it too oniony, so I'm just going to put half in. I'm going to pop a couple of carrots in, a large garlic clove, some garden peas, and then I season mine with some mixed herbs and some black pepper, and I just do mine with beef gravy. You could do yours with stock and red wine if you like it, you know, like that, but we like ours just with gravy. And then obviously you top it with mash. So I'm going to do all of the cottage pie mix in a pan on the hob with my mash, and then I'll pop it into, you can either do it in the hot oven or under the grill just to brown it up. And then obviously you can serve it with more veg if you want, or baked beans, whatever you like. We sometimes have extra veg, we sometimes just stick with peas and carrots in it. So let's get cooking. Once your veg is softened, you can just add your mince and cook until browned before adding a generous sprinkle of gravy granules, or you could add beef stock if you're using stock. And then I add 250 millilitres of water and allow that to simmer. Once all the veg is softened and the gravy has thickened, you just want to add a few handfuls of frozen peas and cook until they are soft, and then you transfer to your oven-proof dish and top with mash. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you really soon in another video.